And welcome everyone to a Missouri Valley Conference chat, a little hoop scoop here with Andy Katz. I'm joined by Greg Lansing from Indiana State. And Greg, you guys got off to a rocky start, rough schedule, lose 4 in a row, and now you've ripped off 5 wins in a row, so 5-4. Got started with that win over, we had beaten LMU and Air Force to get this thing going. How'd you guys flip the script?
Well, we did have a difficult start. We couldn't be in the Holman Center for our first 7 games and got bought a couple times by 2 pretty good teams in Dayton and Louisville. And I really feel like the one game that we didn't play as well as we needed to was a Ball State game in Banker's Life. But we just, I believed in the guys. They believed in each other. Had a lot of long, hard talks and long, hard practices away from it, trying to figure out who we were going to be and what our team was going to be like. And they've really been good. Our practices have been good. They've stuck together. We've competed at a pretty high level against good teams. We could have been 6 there, too. Duquesne's still undefeated, but we led them until about the last 20, 25 seconds in that, but we played well in that game. But I just like the group and where we're at right now.
Yeah, that's a really good schedule. I mean, Dayton is a top 15 team. Louisville obviously was number 1. Duquesne, one of the 4 remaining undefeated teams. So you didn't shy away. You may not have known that Dayton and Duquesne were going to be as good as they are, at least this season. So that's great. The confidence factor, you were saying about who you're going to be. What'd you find out? Like, who are you guys right now?
Well, I'll throw, too, I'll add on that scheduling thing. We beat North Dakota State, who's picked to win their league. We won at Wright State, who's picked to win their league.
Yeah, late possession.
So it's been tough. It's been a really good schedule. But I just, I love our leadership. Jordan Barnes and Tyree Key, 2 guys that have been all conference in this league, and Cooper Neese is really stepping up and doing those things. Love our freshmen. It's been a nice combination. We've been getting to know each other and just continuing to build. And it was a challenging schedule, but I just figured with our veterans coming back, we could handle it no matter how we did, and they've really responded well. And the tough lessons we've taken in losses, I think everybody's kind of learned. The younger guys are kind of coming around and learning from these vets, and the vets have been tremendous leaders.
So the Valley this year already has the Evansville win at Rupp. Northern Iowa just knocked off Colorado. So, there's a lot of goodwill, if you will, with the league that, even if you guys beat each other up, the rankings may not suffer from it. I mean, do you have a sense that this league, A, is going to be deep again, it's going to be hard to win, and no one's going to get out of there with, maybe under 4 losses?
Yeah. I mean, I always feel like that, Andy. I really do. I mean, this league is so well coached, and the staff's having so well prepared. They recruit good players, and we get 4-year guys. We're not the ones that you're not getting your one and dones. We'll piece in some transfers here and there, but I just know as a coach going into every opponent and everybody you play in the league, it's just so hard because they are going to be ready for you, and if you don't play well, you're going to get beat. And I've watched bits and pieces of everybody in the league this year, and although last year we had so many returners, maybe it wasn't as good, but again, we beat each other up during the year, and six losses won it. This year's going to be the same. I mean, those UNIs and Bradley and Missouri State's picked to win it, but everybody I've seen looks pretty darn good, so it's going to be the same preparation for everybody in each game.
All right, so you got a couple weeks left before you jump into it. When you get there in January, what do you hope your team looks like in a couple weeks?
Well, I just hope we're a really difficult team to play against. I think you would say that about the teams at the top of our league that are picked with the Bradleys, Missouri States, and Northern Iowa, how they've been playing. It's hard. They're difficult to play against. They're difficult to score against, and then they're going to go down and they're going to be them. Our identity, we want to play fast. Defensively, we want to give you, I think a lot of teams in our league, they're really running people off the three-point line and protecting at the rim. It's just nothing is easy. Every possession is a real battle. It's hard in our league to play fast, although you try to, just because people get back and want to guard you. They're going to be set and defensive. That's why teams in our league do good and do very well in tournaments, because they're not going to give you anything easy. And if we give up stuff easy, you're going to lose. But it will be tough to play against, hard to prepare for, and hard to guard and play fast.
So if there's growth in this team individually, Who are you looking forward to seeing? What they become in a month's time.
Well, with again, we've got good basketball players. We really do, and I just have been so impressed with the mentality of our freshmen. We have probably had our best recruiting class we've had since we've been here, but their mentality, they're great kids on and off the court. They're basically all 4.0 students, but they know they're good and they work, they live in the gym, and that's what our upperclassmen already do. So it's been a great combination. These freshmen, we start two of them, and a sophomore, they're not coming in here shying away from any competitiveness, anything that's really competitive. So I like them a lot. I'm always going to lean on a Jordan Barnes and a Tyree Key to be our leaders and be our focal points. But everybody's going to try to take them away, so these other guys are going to do. I just like them. I like the way they carry themselves.
Well, Greg, we appreciate it. Always great catching up with you. I know we'll be tracking how Indiana State does here over the next couple of weeks, getting ready in for the Valley.
Appreciate you having me on, Andy. Thank you.